Hello, listeners. My name is Blue, and today we are lost in the Homestuck Epilogue. Meet ending chapter 3. I really don't know how to go about this. Norton, could you not? Please go away. Thank you. Anyways, chapter 3. John, zap. You zap back into canon. It's been so long you've forgotten what it feels like. The atmosphere smacks unmistakably of... How can you describe it? Relevance? Legitimacy? Funny how you would have never thought... Funny how you never would have thought to put it that way until you left. It takes a moment to recognize where you are, even though Rose's instructions were very specific. The place, bright and gaudy and filled with the stench of teenage innuendo. Inui? Words. It's your old living room on a gold battleship, where you spent 3 years caught up on a lot of weird, furry, romantic drama while learning to unlove everything you had once held sacred. 3 long, boring years. Years that, technically speaking, never even happened. Now that you think of it. You have the very retcon powers that just brought you back here, and to thank for that. You barely have time to take in the sick nostalgic feeling that all the globes and tangled buddies and avant-garde mime art evokes. The fridge pops open and out rolls Arania and Gamzee. Gamzee honks and his cod piece jiggles ominously. Cannot work today. Arania staggers to her feet, looking rather pleased with herself, until she notices you and gasps and gapes in bewilderment. What are you doing here? Rose was perfectly clear about what to do next. Norton, could you not? You make a fist and sort of flinch and look away when you do. No matter how many years you've spent living on a planet... Really? With absolute gender party, this feels wrong. Still, you hit Arania pretty fucking hard, and underestimating your own strength just as badly as you did the last time you clobbered a hapless circuit. She goes flying back and hits the couch and KOs instantly into a pile of smuppets. Then you take her wrist in your hand and slide the ring off her finger and pocket it. Isn't there something you're forgetting? Gamzee stares up at you with his horrible, limpid eyes. There's something serene, sinister, and sensual, all at once about the look he's giving you. It sends a shiver up the whole length of your spine. Fuck, no. Oh, okay. Do everyone a favor and put an end to his preposterous narrative relevance. You wisely decide that this clown will lend nothing valuable to the narrative whatsoever if he is allowed to remain outside your childhood refrigerator. You put both hands on his chest and shove him into the fridge where he belongs. He goes easily, and issuing only a pair of wink honks in protest. You slam the fridge shut and resolve to never think about Gamzee Makara again. Zap to the next plot point. Chapter 4, and we're back with Dave. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, still canon. You arrive in a land of heat and clockwork and a flash of white. A column of brutally hot air blasts up from the lava below and instantly hits your entire body. Luckily, you're fairly immortal, so the only damage it does is fog up your glasses a bit. Though the condensation you can make out... Through the condensation, you can make out shapes of Dave and Jade below, as well as 2 more of you hovering in the air above. Both Johns turn to look at you. On the ground, Dave is talking in a particular cadence, one that is familiar to you. His longtime best buddy, casual, wearing, droning. It's a good indication he'll be monologuing for a while, and probably already has been. I'm serious. The thing is, being a time guy, I actually mastering time travel. I'm pretty sure what that involves is learning to never use it. See, it's like karate. Well, it's more like what they say about karate, that you learn it so you don't use it. But I mean, we all know what the truth about karate is. If you know karate, then you obviously, in reality, you use it all the time. Like doing a lethal fucking crane kicks and sweet karate chops while walking down the street just cause you can. It's a goddamn no-brainer. That's what you do with karate. John, what the fuck are you doing here? Or, wait, actually, 3 Johns? Hey, 3 Johns, what the fuck are 3 Johns doing here? That's a fair question, which logically should have been directed to the oldest, most knowledgeable John. Nevertheless, one of the younger Johns replied first. Yeah. Ah, no! No! There we go. I don't know. John, don't worry about it. I'll take care of things from here. Johns, don't get me wrong. It's cool that you all randomly dropped by again, but this wasn't really the best time. We are kind of in the middle of a thing here. Whoops, sorry. Actually, I came here to swoop in and zap this John away without being seen, to retcon away the mess I made earlier. I didn't expect to see another John here. Hey, other John, I said I'll handle it. I'm the only one who actually knows what's going on here. God damn it, Johns, what the fuck did you do? Young Dave, please. Let me deal with the Johns first, then I'll explain. Young Dave? Oh, yeah. Why are you a fucking adult now? Did you grow up and start time traveling, dude? Will someone please tell me what the fuck is happening? Poor Jade. Johns, there's no reason for you to hang around anymore. Not to sound like a wet blanket, but the things you're trying to accomplish now are now useless. So you can just zap away and do whatever you want. Useless. Wait. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I'm sure you can still go and do what I did when I originally did what you're currently trying to do. Jesus, John. In fact, it'll all still probably be a very rewarding experience. Some of my best memories happened right after you do what you're about to do next. The point is, you should just go do it so that you aren't here anymore. I'm here to make sure some new and different important things happen. And those things don't include you. Oh. Okay. The useless John zap away. You sincerely hope that they have beautiful, fulfilling youth. Adult John, what the fuck have you done? Is this some time travel shit? Please don't tell me you've been spreading the next however many years bungling through time like this, because to be honest, if what I just witnessed was even remotely indicative of the shit you get up to on a recurring basis, then your future is almost too embarrassing to even think about. And this is coming from a teenager who was just in the middle of an angsty episode. It's true. No, Teen Dave. This is not at all representative of my habits as an adult, but thanks for the concern. I'm not time traveling, and neither were the other Johns. I use my retcon abilities to travel here from the future in the manner of speaking. Sounds fucking stupid. It is stupid, but that's just how things are. I'm a little confused. I'm supposed to be hunting you down and capturing you, but I'm not sure if the adult version of you counts. I think the contents might just be confused if I brought her an adult John. There will be a lot of questions that need answering, that's for sure. No, you don't need to capture me, and you wouldn't be able to even if you wanted to, since my existence literally transcends the confines of canon. Well, I guess that simplifies things then? Yep, pretty much. Where was I? In that case, would you mind giving me and Dave a few minutes to wrap up our conversation? We were sort of in the middle of something important, I think. No, you really weren't. Sorry to be the bearer of lame news like I just was to the other Johns, but whatever you're doing doesn't matter anymore. Nothing that happens here matters at all. This session, this whole takeover by Constance, this isn't how the universe gets made. It's not? No. Well, I mean, it is, but it already happened. We already made it, and we've been living in it for years now from my perspective. Oh yeah? How is it? Pretty cool. I mean, a little boring at times, but hey, that's life. Yeah, that's about how I thought it'd be. So, what now? If it's all done deal, like, primitively speaking, can we just relax or what? Actually, no. Fuck. Ah, I just realized why she sent me to this point in time. To start recruiting you all. What? Who? Rose. Why'd she do that? And what do you mean recruit? What the hell is going on here? This is the moment just after you made your legendary cue ball sword. You're going to need it. For what? To come fight Lord English with me. Dave's eyebrows descend beneath his sunglasses. You feel pretty bad because you're about to completely circumvent the life-changing epiphany he just had that you know for a fact will make him happier, chiller, and altogether a more well-balanced human being. Oh shit. What? John, he is not going to fight Lord English just yet. He is staying right here. Old lady's orders. Actually, yes, he is, and so are you. We all are. Oh my god, how dare you? Jade, you're brainwashed. Sorry, but nothing you're saying now means anything. It's fine though, you'll stop being brainwashed once I zap you outside of the influence of the continent. You're not zapping me anywhere. Yes I am. Watch this. Zap Grimbark Jade out of here. You set a hand on Jade's shoulder and zap her off to a better place. Then you touch down on the concrete surface where there's a whole pointless confrontation that was taking place. So that way you can talk to Dave around whatever it is he's going through right now. Dave, like his ecto-sister, really needs to get an absurd amount of extraneous words before he can fully process in a situation. The mayor tips his head at you and fiddles with his stash. God damn, you missed the mayor. So, what do we do next? Well, I'll leave you to hang out with Jade for a bit while I go around round up the others. The others? Like, everyone? Yes, Rose and the other 4. I see. So, sorry if I seem a little slow here, I'm just trying to figure this out. You're telling me that I made this sword because I'm destined to defeat Lord English, and we all been training for that day our whole lives to some extent more or less, and we are actually successful here, like we overthrow the constants and make the universe and everything, and then we sit on our asses for several years in the new universe and become adults and lead mostly boring lives instead of going off to fight him? Yes. Guess that makes sense. Now that I think about it, that's probably what I want to do by the time we finally wrap up this whole hot mess. Yep, it is what you want it to do, and pretty much everyone else agreed, including me, so that's what we did. Which, I guess begs the question. If it seemed pointless at the time and nobody could be asked to go fight him when we all had our shit together, why does it suddenly become important to go back and beat him years later after we've become a bunch of lazy adults with boring lives? I pretty much had the same questions, Dave. There are probably some good answers to that, definitely more complicated answers, but to be honest, I kind of forget what they actually were. God damn it, John. It has something to do with canon unraveling and such. We all live outside of canon in the future, and if we don't do go do this, everything will stop meaning anything. Does anything you just said actually have anything that actually mean anything in the first place? That's a great question, Dave. One that I can't say I'm qualified to answer. I think the bottom line here is what Rose said we had to do. So that's why we're doing it. Sounds like a bullshit reason if I ever heard one. You might be right, but is it less of a bullshit reason than any other reason we currently have to go fight him? Damn, you're right. I don't know how you did it, but you somehow instantly sold me completely. Fuck you, adult Egbert. Still got it. You zap Dave off to where he needs to go. The mayor is still staring at you, blinking his buggy little eyes. You shoot him a warm smile and a thumbs up before bouncing off into the ether of infinity. Oh, we've gone through 2 chapters and it's only been about 15 minutes. Okay. One more then, depending on how long it is. It looks like we're back in non-canon, so let's go deal with that. Chapter 5! The stands of Cantown Memorial Arena are packed front to back with audience members from every kingdom. Presently, the crowd is going nuts, enthralled by Jake English's skillful posing and mollified by the deep theatrical stage dive that Dirk has just taken into the mat. Dirk, in fact, has unquestioningly eaten shit. His shit eating was so brutal that no one except maybe Jake cares that he's taking a phone call in the middle of a live broadcast. And no one should, really. The broadcast has been going on for about 3 hours already. Dave takes a seat on the couch, right in Karkat's butt groove. He observes his battered ecto-father, who is laying inside a wreath of busted robot limbs like a piece of absolute garbage. Bro, I'm watching you on the tube, and I gotta say, while the beatdown you just received was as thorough as it was humiliating, I'm afraid, as usual, the solution to this problem should probably not involve your decapitation. You fucking drama queen. Damn, are you sure? Yeah. Jake just kicked your ass. That's really all there is to say on the matter. You're probably right, but still not entirely sure we should be so quick to rule out my beheading as a catch-all solution to any given problem. It really could save us a lot of trouble in the future, especially me. It's really amazing how this meme we have going here continues to be exactly as funny as the day it was established. Isn't it always though? Yeah, by the way. How did you get your ass kicked so bad? Jake sucks and his raps are fucking awful. Please tell me this garbage show is as rigged as it looks. On the TV, Dirk makes an elegant hand sign that once might have represented a solidarity with some ancient coastal rap group, but now it is utterly divorced from its cultural context here on Earthsea. The camera pans away from him and over the crowd and zooms in on a young crocodile wearing an oversized t-shirt with Jake's hardly marketable ass plastered over it and the phrase "Tally ho" written in big bubble letters. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what I was expecting. Certainly, I should have expected this, but I wasn't. Dave, there's such things as showmanship. I'm sure I don't need to explain this to you, of all people. Okay, cool. It's fake. Just making sure. Do I say it? Do I say the word sigh? Okay. Sigh. We really don't like to use that word. LMAO. Okay. Holding back a little to achieve certain results doesn't necessarily mean you're participating in a farce or rigging the event. We do this all the time. We hold back our thoughts, our true feelings, our full potential. We disguise how much we know about what and when for many purposes, to ease relations, to let others behave naturally, to make up their minds without undue intervention, to wait for the right moments to show our hands, to pick our battles. In life, there are many reasons to show restraint, which would never be regarded as an attempt to rig reality. Oof. My dog, you are full of some shit today, aren't you? Absolutely. And when it comes to theater, there are just as many reasons for restraint. To build tension, to set the stage, to give people someone to root against. Is that what you're doing now? Making people root against you? By losing a round? No, man. It's just standard pacing stuff when it comes to Battlecraft. No, I mean, holding up the whole fight by talking to me. I can see you on the TV. They're booing you, dude. The crowd has indeed finally exhausted both its patience and its thirst for ceaseless oogling of Jake's impressive glutes. The camera swings around to focus on Dirk, who, since landing on his self-admittedly second-rate ass, has not moved except to make arcane rap-related hand gestures. Ah, no! Oh, nope. Take that up a little bit. Okay. The excitable salamander manning the camera swishes to a fisheye lens for some unfathomable reason. giving this whole exchange an air of demented absurdity. Dirk's sunglasses distort and stretch to dominate the entire screen. Oh, then yes, I guess that's what I'm doing. Dirk, are you going to be much longer with your telephone call? The crowd is feeling... No, Windows! Go away, please. The Dirk is feeling feisty. The crowd is getting feisty. You didn't get too badly winded from our last scrum, did you, Dirk? No, Jake, I'm fine. I'll just be a minute. What about the agitated ramble? They're starting to throw things. I don't know. Do a dance or something. Sing a song. They love anything you do. Okay, sounds stupid, but I'll try. Jake tips an imaginary hat towards center stage and begins doing Charleston. Dave is subjected to an entire fish eye lens full of Jake's booty shorts flexing and constricting against his tan thighs. Just as Dirk predicted, the crowd immediately loses its shit, except for a seagull carapacian in the front row who continues to glower at Dirk with an expression of absolute and total contempt. Why do you want people to hate you so much? It's fucked up. You're reading way too much into it. If I wanted another round of embarrassingly indulgent and mutually masturbatory psychoanalysts, I would have called my daughter instead. Do I need to point out how fucking weird what you just said was, or can I just start going without saying it at this point? I think he can go without saying. Nice. Can't that start going without saying that? Okay. Words. The point is, I'm playing myself as the villain figure in this hacky rap pageant. Has nothing to do with getting people to dislike me. Besides, everyone loves a good villain. When they boo, they really don't mean it. I think you'd be surprised by how popular I actually am. I don't know, man. Something flies in the audience and smacks Dirk in the side of the head before flopping out of view of the camera. He doesn't react or make a facial expression at all. Did someone just throw a diaper at you? There's gonna be some diapers, yeah. Sounds bad. The point is, this is much less about me and more about providing a foil for Jake's heroism and charisma. Charisma. I say that word all the time. It's nothing important. It's very important his popularity continues to be cultivated to maximize his political capital. What the fuck are you? Okay, how long have you known about the Jade thing? I mean, is this something you've been planning for like a long time, or? Planning is such an intense word. God damn it. Look, let's just say there have been some conversations. Does that meet with your approval? Jane is a shitty candidate, dude. She's going to be so shitty. I thought you feel that way. I respectfully disagree. I get she's a good friend of yours and all, but even you have to admit how far up her own ass she is. Of course, I consider it to be among her best qualifications for the job. Christ. Okay. If nothing else, you have to at least... Have you at least taken into account the devastation to the economy this will cause? You know perfectly well how much we differ on fiscal policy. Fiscal policy? Yeah. Maybe this isn't the best time for one of our epic debates on the subject. Yeah, I was thinking. Wasting the time of the dude currently holding up a televised rap contest. So bad he's getting diapers thrown at him. Dave, I think if you search in your soul, you'll come to the same conclusion I have. Jane is just what this planet needs. Oh god. Nope, too far. Okay. We've all had our fun here, but it's easy to overlook the fact that civilization on Earth's sea is hardly sustainable in a hardly sustainable position. Position? Just beneath the surface it's quite dangerous and unstable place. I know that, which is why actually I think it'd be cool to have a president with That is good instead of bad. He's not as good as you think. Who? What? Who? Obama? How dare you? No, fool. Carcat. Oh. I think your heart is in the right place, but dude is a complete amateur. He'll get eaten alive. I also have a hard time imagining he wants the job. Really, it's awful. It's an awful idea for him to even run. Think about how much it's going to inflame the interspecies tensions on this planet. Is that what you want? I'm happy for both of you, really. It's nice that you encourage and support each other in this way, but you're sending him on a fool's errand, which will only end badly. Dave opens his mouth to argue, but something else occurs to him. Wait. How did you even know he's entering the race? We, just decided on this. A competent political operative has his ways. Besides, it's always pretty obvious to me you'd react. It was always pretty obvious to me you'd react the way the moment the announcement was made. Okay, that's kind of creepy, I guess, but it doesn't change anything. He's running for president and he's going to fucking win. End of story. Fair enough. Though now I'm wondering, since you and Jane have been planning this for a while, how many key endorsements have you locked up? Oh, where did we go? Okay. Because if you've already got Jake on your side, then I guess we might as well just fucking quit. I wouldn't worry about that. He and I don't quite have the same rapport we once did. He's over me and doesn't spare opportunities to make ostentatious demonstration of this claim. Basically, he doesn't like being told what to do, especially not by me. It's fair to say as of now, he's still fully in play. Not that I should be encouraging you, really. You are one double-talking son of a bitch, you know that. I can't tell if you don't want us to run or the reverse psychology mind-fucking us into running. Does it matter? I guess not. Not like I can just stand around and wait for President Crocker to be, writing fucking grammar laws into the Constitution. Oh, I moved my mic. Good. That's a heroic attitude to have, which I'm pleased to hear. Even if your plan is stupid, which it is, and even if Carcat would be an atrocious president, which he would. Nuh-uh. Sorry to cut this short, but diapers are starting to come down pretty hard right now, and some of them even haven't had their babies removed. What? That was a joke. Goodbye, Dave. Dirk hangs up the phone, wipes off his face. The mood in Cantel Memorial Arena is tense, snapping and popping from the dual cooling and heating of the audience's expectations and tempers. An uneven silence begins to fall over the stadium as Dirk hops to his feet. Jake can't help but watch the motion, raking his eyes over the muscles shifting beneath the shirt of Dirk's neck and arms. There's something implicitly magnificent about Dirk Strider. Jake thinks, untamed, like a wild game beast of incredible size and strength. Of course, their history together is never far from Jake's mind, however many years it's been since their last tussle of amorous nature. The old dramas and triumphs in the days of suburb. Dirk's companionship has been taxing to the heart, to say the least, and yet it's taught Jake so much about combat, philosophy, life, love. And now Jake is getting deep. But sometimes, despite their checkered and problematic past, Jake wishes that he could have seized Dirk by the proverbial horns and wrest his bodily into becoming a more agreeable fellow. Then again, who would Dirk be if he weren't so contentious and imperish? Certainly not someone to inspire wistful lollygagging, Jake cannot help but observe. Sorry for the momentary diversion, Jake. Now Burberry. Momentary? Godzooks, man, you were on the phone for half a freaking hour. I know you like to get the crowd all hot and bothered, but we're supposed to be professional here. You're right, my bad. Won't have it again. How about you kick off the next round? I bet this crowd will settle its shit right down from the moment you drop the latest rhymes you've been tinkering with. You know the ones. Gasp. You don't mean... Oh, but I do. No, don't make me rap. Jake's face lights up. He composes himself, adjusting a bow tie. Although he's not wearing one, it makes a Vegas gesture like he's twirling one end of a mustache that Dirk has not yet let him grow. Dirk lets him go with a gentle smile, like the sort you'd give a dog for performing a trick adequately. Dirk's got Jake wrapped around his fucking pinky. Jake responds to a signal like an Olympic athlete hearing a starter pistol. He was born for this. Norton, I swear to God. Don't make me. Tally-ho, it's me, Jake McGee, popping my pistols off, 2 shots and a kiss. My aim is tops, I never miss. 1 shot to the heart, the other to your lips. I'm heedless, you can't impede this. While these cards are all oh god. While these cats are all hat and very little cattle so weak one fears they might be feedless. As I prattle and digress, you try to make your egress in the middle of a battle. But surely you just fiddle faddle, my rhymes are known to bring the rattle. I rattle those bones right down to a bit. I don't want to do this. I'm a mellifluous old chap who knows how to take a hit. I'm the tip top of the morning. Jake, could you not? A rip roaring hot to your snoring. Like pouring butter on bacon, their hunger awakens. All the rascally scallywags and dastardly jackanapes always ask me, mate, what is shaken? With golden gas pipes, as Jake inks. Oh my god. I'm dodging their shades and ducking their jape slings while my rump strokes that a thirst that my rhymes have been slacking. Yeah, sure. The crowd, as Dirk rightly predicted, has settled its shit right down. This is not due to any accidental brilliance on the part of Jake English, but rather due to the abashed but loyal brand of pity. The kind of devoted fan cannot help but feel when they see their beloved celebrity make an ass out of themselves during a live broadcast they have waited 2.5 years in line to buy a ticket for. Dirk's phone begins going off again. When the splendid lads and ladies ask me how do you do, whoops, Jake, gotta cut you off. Looks like I'm getting another call. Really need to take this one. Gotta wrap up the battle sooner than scheduled. With a casual flick of his wrist, Dirk snaps out a bright red tranquilizer handgun and shoots Jake in the neck. Oh god. Dirk, why? Jake's glasses crack when he hits the map. Of course, a boos arise from the crowd like groundwater. Dirk artfully dodges a bucket of obscene troll fluid to field yet another very important personal call. Yo, Rose, what's up? Okay, that's it. That's it for today. Dirk, that was a dick move. Poor baby boy got his hopes all up. He was finally gonna unleash the rap he had been working on for years, and then you just tranquilize him in the neck. That's mean. The total Dirk thing to do, though. Anyways, that's it for today's stars. If you liked the video, please give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already to join our wonderful galaxy. Comment down below and I'll get back to you in some way or another. And I will see you for our next adventure. Remember, we're all right in the same cosmic dust, so be nice. Kate, love you, bye!